Services. We want to bring back in Elizabeth Mitchell, the reporter for the Daily Signal. And Elizabeth, let's talk about some of the opposition again, even up until the roll call vote, especially from Democrat Senator from Oregon, Ron Wyden. What was the big beef going into this? Because we saw Senator Chuck Schumer, get up as well twice, adamant about not confirming him.
I think one of the biggest concerns from Democrats and some Republicans, like Senator Bill Cassidy as well, has been his stance on vaccines. In the past, RFK has said that we should be investigating vaccines, making sure they're safe, et cetera. And a lot of people were pressing him on if he is anti-vaccine and if he would encourage parents to not vaccinate their kids. He was very clear that he would not be anti-vaccine as HHS Secretary. And so I think at least on the Republican front, he was able to kind of assuage some of those concerns about his vaccine position.
What would you say was the most important or crucial thing that came out of his, aside from the stance on being anti-vax? He had repeatedly said he was not. He got a chance to really go deeper into that, as you said, and really clarify some things. And it looks as though the vote is moving ahead right now. As you speak, we are currently at 16 yay, 10 nay. But what would you say was one of the other most critical pieces of information that got him to this point? Because there's been a lot of opposition against him. And a lot of times they said that he flip-flopped on a lot of his stances. And we saw that, during those hearings. So what would you say would be the main thing that got him to this point, got him over that hurdle?
His stance on abortion was a big concern for a lot of Republicans who are more pro-life, because in the past he has said that he doesn't support a lot of restrictions on abortion. But I think he was able to, again, deal with those concerns by conservative Republicans by saying that he would uphold Trump's agenda on pro-life issues. He said that we cannot call ourselves a moral nation if we have so many abortions happening. He said he would investigate the safety or lack thereof of the abortion pill. So even though in the past he has been more of a pro-abortion individual, it seems that he's willing to uphold the pro-life stance of the administration. So I think that was another big hurdle that he was able to leap over.
Elizabeth, there are 2.3 million federal workers. Before Trump actually got into office, he has talked about going through each department and gutting employees and gutting someone doing the same job, gutting those people. And we've already seen 75,000 people take the federal worker buyout, that they'll get paid benefits, all that up until October, with probably more to come, as they said. But if you're looking at the Department of Health and Human Services, I know that during the confirmation hearing, we did hear RFK Jr. say he likes to bring in, or he wants to bring in, if confirmed, some new minds, some young minds, innovative minds, things like that. So do you see a lot of cutting employees in that department? And then how much he's going to bring in? Compare those two.
Yeah, I heard that for the federal employees who have left their jobs, I think it's if 4 employees have left, they're only allowed to hire 1 person to replace this 4. So they're really cutting down on unnecessary employees who are leading to a lot of waste. And I think it's great that they're bringing in some younger people who are really motivated to find the waste and eliminate it. They're not deeply entrenched in the bureaucracy. They're not, career government workers who've been doing this for forever and aren't motivated to do a good job. They're young and they're ready to follow President